like a boss.
What's up, ladies? This is Alex from Mindful Attraction 2.0. And today we're going to be doing something different and unique. And we're going to be talking about the causes of insecurity and the trap that every woman, that's specifically in the American society and in most industrialized society, that every woman falls under, which is the superficial social standards that's placed upon them. That's the root cause of a lot of people's insecurity. And that doesn't just is limited to women, all right? And this is very, very important because every single woman, almost every single girl falls in this trap. And this is very unfortunate because my heart goes out to them, because nothing sucks more than knowing that you will inevitably get older and you will inevitably lose your looks, the looks that you pride yourself into, the looks that you attach your self-esteem to. That's a trap because if you attach your self-esteem to your looks, depending on how you look, that's how your self-esteem is. In other words, your confidence and your self-esteem is not static. Your confidence and self-esteem is based on circumstance. And that means that you cannot control how you feel because you cannot control every single factor in your life. So let's begin with this scene. Notice how she takes so much pride in this, and notice how she loses her pride in being beautiful. Because the same highs that you guys have, and I'm not saying just women, but in people in general, the same high you get from the ego boost is the same low you get when you inevitably get older. But a quick overview on the scene. This is from the show Nip Tuck, and right now he's telling this model that she's not a perfect 10, all right? And just notice how she reacts. Mind you, like, she's a very beautiful woman, right? And most people correlate beauty with confidence. But unfortunately, the more beautiful you are, the higher the standard it is for you. All right. So let's notice how this works out for her.
Take me back to bed, Prince Charming.
Don't you have a boyfriend? You have to explain last night's disappearing act to him?
Oh, he's not a fiance or anything like that. It's just a bouncer at level.
Shame on her. Dirty, dirty girl.
You know, there are advantages to having a bouncer boyfriend. You never have to wait behind a velvet rope.
Please. You think a girl like me has to wait? Like last weekend, my girls and I, we went to that new club Rendezvous. And the club owner says to me, "Right this way, 10. The perfect 10. That's what he calls me."
Can you notice how she takes pride on the superficial social standards that's placed upon her? Right? By simply playing that game, she's relegated to play the complete game, which is this. As soon as you get older, you're not the perfect 10 anymore. Which means that if you pride yourself in that, you're going to lose your sense of self. As a result, you're going to go outside yourself to find yourself and getting people's validations and getting people to like your photos, getting Botox, all in the attempt to lose what you know will inevitably leave you. That's because you're tying who you are with something impermanent. But you know that deep down there's something in you that doesn't change. But somehow you still correlate who you are with a never-changing factor, which is outside of yourself. And that's a fallacy. Because it looks easy. It's easy to find self-esteem in something that's palpable and tangible. But it's not easy to find true self-esteem with something that cannot be seen. But coincidentally, what cannot be seen cannot be changed. So to find real self-esteem, you have to find an immovable object, something that is grounded and that has never changed. And we're going to get to that later on. But let's keep watching.
Booked any covers yet?
I'm only 21. I got lots of time.
Absolutely. Of course, it takes a lot of discipline and work to get there, to be perfect. You fix the flaws, you could absolutely be a 10.
Well, what am I now?
You're an 8.
Can you see how her identity, which is to say, the sense of self that she has, how she sees herself, changes dynamically according to other people's standards? So if she meets a guy who she feels that doesn't view her as a 10, what she's gonna do is she's gonna try to impress him. What causes that is that what occurs from that is that suddenly, this is what happens all the time, is that women conform to a man's standards. So they'll try everything just to be with him, to gain his validation, to approve, to confirm who you are. So in reality, what's really going on here is that she's trying to find herself, but the world is ever changing. And so she's noticing that in one place she's a 10, and from another person's perspective, she's not a 10. So what's going on is that she's trying to live up, she's trying to impress, she's trying to be something she's not. She's not being herself. So she'll go throughout her whole life being something, and then suddenly when she loses it, she needs to find a new identity. And that's the issue. That's what you call when you don't know yourself. And from the outside, it looks like she knows herself because she's a perfect 10, but you got to realize those are conditions that are temporary. You see, I'm the decent looking person, and I know I'm gonna age one day. But while I'm young, I'm trying, and I'm realizing that in reality, that taking pride in how I look, taking pride in my youth, when I'm something that's gonna age, is a fallacy, because I will never age. So you gotta think for the future. You know, and when you're so caught up in the momentary bliss of being a beautiful woman, you're going to find yourself in the ever-ending nightmare of aging. And that's going to be something that's going to be a surprise, because when you're young, you don't realize that you're going to age one day until you look at yourself in the mirror.
Oh,
You're also 26. You should have worn sunscreen. But with a light peel under the eyes, you could look 20. Also, you're a very pretty girl, Kimber.
You see, this is the issue, is that a woman will go and will try to live up to other men's standards. So if she's with and the only thing is the problem is that only attracts guys who lack confidence, guys who have low self-esteem, because they try to prove their identity, which is a man, through dominating, through controlling another woman. So they like that. But suddenly, from your perspective, you like the fact that you don't meet up to his standards. So trying to live up to his standards will give you a sense of self. Like, oh, he thought I was an 8, now he thinks I'm a 10. Oh, and you wanna keep impressing him, but you gotta put up with their shit. You see, and so that's that's the dynamic of a insecure relationship. Two insecure people. Doesn't matter how they look on the outside. But if you're the type of person that continually tries to live up to other people's standards, that continually tries to be like this or that in an attempt to try to feel better, you're gonna fall in this trap. I remember myself, like the other day, I was on Instagram, and I swear to God, I saw myself, man, I want a like. I said to myself, I want a like, so I threw a picture expecting a like so I could feel better. It's okay to have those thoughts. You just have to be aware of them. Because when you're not aware of those thoughts, you're going to react. You're going to be like, I need those like unconsciously. But if you're aware of those thoughts, now I'm like, oh shit, wait a minute, that's what I was doing. Let me not do that. And you're able to step back. In order to free yourself from that trance of unworthiness, you first have to become aware of the trance of unworthiness. That's the first thing. So let's keep watching.
I don't want to be pretty. I want to be better. I want to be perfect.
Oops, I should never hate my Cheerios. It's the desire for perfection that causes unhappiness. Happiness is a function of expectations. I didn't come up with that. Jalen Rose from Jalen and Jacoby show came up with that. And so the higher your standard for yourself, the higher your standard for trying to achieve perfection, the more you're going to strive for perfection, the more you're going to suffer at the end of the day. It's not that you don't try not to work on your looks, but you accept the fact that you're going to lose everything. So you are grateful for what you have, but you don't hold on to it. You see? You're grateful for what you have, but you don't hold on to it. And that's the thing, people hold on to it. That's because you're attaching yourself to a current condition. But when you realize that this is one day gonna end, that's when you're able to let go of it. And it's gonna hurt realizing it, but pain usually brings life. That's how I came into this world. Trust me, I wasn't painless. I brought pain. I made sure I left my mark around here. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine natural chemistry. No more short-term partners. No more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week. 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses, my Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything, the laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're gonna love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now. All right. I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.